welcome to Sisters Insanity channel and the official Ranch and Craft channel. I'm Taisha, obviously, and I have some very exciting news to tell you all today. On Ranch and Craft, I have two fun events planned, one for the spring and one for the summer. The first event will be a server-wide build-off, where players can form teams anywhere from 1 to 4 players. The teams will be given a large plot to work with and where they make their own PvP arena or area. I will give a time limit of 2 weeks to build and complete your work. Everybody, including the staff, will vote at the end, and the winner will get their build made into an official PvP arena or area on Ranchercraft with a warp that leads to it as well. And of course, there's 300k in-game money on the line for you guys. So, I'm very excited to bring this spring event to you guys. I literally just came up with it this week. And it actually came about when I was at someone's build and they were showing me around, and it was a really cool build, and I'm sorry I forgot who it was, and I know it was one of the temporary builders. Yes, it was done, I'm assuming in creative, but it was labeled, when you first got there, it was labeled Ranch and Craft's unofficial PvP area. It was beautiful, guys. Beautiful. And I thought, well, why not make a server-wide build-off, and the winner will just get their build will be made as an official PvP area. And the extra challenge is going to be coming up in the rules and info part of this video. And as you can see, I'm on Ranch and Craft. So anyway, here are the rules and info of the server-wide build-off. Bring your own materials. That's one of the hard steps. Some of you, it'll be kind of easy, I know. Some of you are hoarding a lot of blocks since you've been here forever, and it's something that'd be as hard as it is, for others. The time limit is going to be 2 weeks, as stated above, and I'm going to repeat a lot of stuff because this rules and information is going to be posted right on the homepage of ranchercraft.com, so there will be some repetitive as to what I had just mentioned, so bear with me. So it starts Tuesday, May 2nd, 2017, and ends on Tuesday, May 16th, 2017. The info. Teams can be anywhere from 1 to 4 players. Team sign-ups will be posted soon on the forums. Once you submit your team, there is no changing it. So pick wisely, guys and gals. Make sure you get, your team that you mesh well with, that you build well with, that you get along with. Because once you pick them, I'm not going to lie and change them. I can just imagine the horror stories day of trying to set you guys up. No, I'm with them now. No, I'm with them now. No, not gonna happen. Anyway, just precautionary. And you can actually do it solo too if you want. That's perfectly fine. It is a very large, it's a large plot. So, anyway, let's move along. Each team's PvP arena or area must have a theme. Fire, water, earth, forest, whatever. The forest could be a literal forest and mountain, places to hide, stuff like that. Or you can be more specific, like hiding spots, brainy, stuff where you have mazes or you have tons of hiding spots or sniper spots. As long as it has some sort of theme, that's good. You can pick your own theme. Teams can have the same theme, preferably not telling each other what their themes are, though. But I'm sure it's bound to happen. Each team will be given a large bedrock box plot, that's a mouthful, to work in. Similar to the PvP arenas that you see today, they're all fenced in with bedrock. That's what you're going to get. About the same size, too. I haven't quite made them yet. Each team plot will be marked for voting down the line. So it'd be marked, you'll see on your wall up high, like 1A, 1B, 2C, whatever it is. That way, for down the line, when we're going to vote, they will have the poll options in the forums, like 1B, 2C, and then a picture. It'll just be a lot easier, guys, trust me. Alright, so here is... Oh, there's one more thing that I have to go over before I was going to say this thing. The arena must be able to function like a PvP map. For example, Warp PvP, Warp PvP 2. Not just like one house. It could be like a whole city, a whole bunch of trees. Just as long as it's not one thing and that's it. You know what I mean? Alright, so the second part that's going to make it really hard, not for a lot of you, but for like the builders and stuff, no creative can be used. And no asking staff from blocks from creative to be used. So basically you have to find your own materials, whether it's on the auction house, in your chest, in the wild, whatever, from your fellow teammates. But no asking staff for blocks or, any other teams for that matter. No creative is obviously not going to be easy for most of you. But the reason why I put it in there is because I'm allowing builders, writers, and helpers to be able to participate. So as long as the builders don't use their creative, I know some are temp, some are not. Temp and creative or not. But as long as the builders don't use creative, they can participate. But no staff that are mods or hired can participate in the build-off. So it's just, helpers, writers, builders, members, etc., graphic designers. But nobody with mod, title, or up. Alright, so moving on. There will be a beacon, most likely in the very middle of the plot. Fan, that's my horse's name. Can you stop rearing? You're distracting me. Thank you. It's like, but I'm bored. You're talking. Stop talking. It's boring. Anyway, I'm weird. Anyway, so the beacon will be in the very middle. When I build, I like to know what the middle is so I can build out accordingly and be even. You don't have to do that. That's just for the convenience of others. There will be a glass block to change the beacon's color. And don't break that block or change that block at all, because that'll be your team's color and I don't want to be confused. So just light the beacon when you're completely finished and you're not adding any more on. Once you do that, I will remove permissions from that plot so you can add on. So, be decisive when you're going to say you're finished, if you're finished before the 2 weeks is up. Alright, so you must have an area dedicated for spawning there. So like when you go to Warp PvP or PvP 2, you see those 3x3 spaces with pressure plates and command blocks to stop people from flying when they PvP or when they warp there. You're going to need a space somewhere in your area or arena where you want them designated to spawn at when they use your warp, basically. And so as long as there's a place where we can copy and paste those command blocks in, that's perfectly fine. The prizes. The team will be voted on via the poll in the forums. We will allow a week for voting so that all staff and all players can see the build and vote. I may even put, depending on how many teams there are, I may put a warp up just so that people can come and see your work firsthand instead of just a picture, but not 100% sure if we're going to do that yet. The winners will get their build used as an official Ranch and Craft PvP area with its very own warp. Also 300,000 in-game money to be split between the team members. So that's pretty much all I've got planned for right now. As far as the spring event server-wide build-off, so good luck to you guys. Start gathering your material if you don't have any already. I'm giving you a month to prepare. A month. And I prefer you guys all sign up. Maybe maybe as long as it's before a week before. I think I'll shut off the registrations a week before the event. So make sure you pick your teams, you get your materials before then. And yeah, I hope you guys have fun on this event. I'm excited for this event just to see what brilliant things you guys build, because you guys are awesome. Your builds are amazing, and I'm really excited. So if you have any questions, you can always contact me, Taisho, obviously, and I will do my best to answer it. It is a little ways off, a month or a month. So there may be some changes, but this is pretty much set where I like it right now. And I know I told you guys that there's going to be a summer event, didn't I? Well, I didn't have all the details written down on that yet because it's not complete yet. But it's going to be sometime in June or July. And it's going to be a summer PvP event, guys. I know, we're PvP themed this year. Someone mentioned, I believe it was Dez, that are we going to have another summer PvP event? Because last year we had the Purge. And I know some liked it, some didn't. But otherwise, it was a lot of fun. I had fun. Yeah, so, and then the year before that was the Aqua experiment. That was a lot of fun and terrifying when Trevor came in and spawned a bunch of creepers. But we're basically in this underwater facility trying to survive, being the last one standing. It's kind of the same principle as the Purge, but it came first. So if you ever, for the newer people who are like, what is this? I survived Aqua or I survived Purge. That's what it is. I do have videos in the Sisters Insanity playlist somewhere of Aqua. I know I do. I know it's not finished because I lost the ending of it. I got the majority of it on there though. And I think there might be Purge video in there, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So if you guys are interested in rewatching the fun, definitely. This year, it's actually going to be called Blades and Bows. Going to be a PvP tournament, guys. A tournament. I can actually show you the arena because I already have it built. It's Roman style, yo. Roman style. I know the bunnies, they won't be here. They just won't be here. Anyway, back myself into a corner. I love the little spire thingies, the pillars. Anyway, so it's called Blades and Bows. It'll be a tournament-style PvP event. You will register in the forums when the time comes. There'll be an official post, so you can register. There will be 2 different leagues. There will be a daytime league for all of us U.S. people and people close, like CST, EST, Pacific Standard Time, all those people. And then there will be a nighttime bracket, or whatever I called it, for those who are night shifters on our, it's nighttime for us in America, but daytime for them. So there'll be 2 different brackets, day and night. You will compete to see who's the best and win awesome prizes, which haven't been picked yet, so I can't tell you. So yeah, and if for some reason, we might have a bonus in there depending on if I can get the day shifter and the night shifter winners together and have like a grand finale. Don't know if that's going to happen yet. There's a lot of stuff in the works with the whole Blades and Bows tournament that I'm coming up with. Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun though, definitely. So anyway, I've been rambling. I'm sorry. It's 4:04 in the morning for me, and I'm just trying to stay awake. And this is not the first time I've tried this video for there's a failed reasons. So anyway, I am going to leave the video here. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I just wanted to basically go over the server-wide build-off in this video. Mainly, that's why there's so much detail. It's coming up soon. So get your materials ready, get your teammates ready, make sure you register. There will be a post for registering soon, within the week. I'm going to try to get that sooner, obviously, in the next couple days. So, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching the fun and the rambling, and alright, see you later. Bye!